Caritas Kitui, the Development Department, Catholic Diocese of Kitui, is on a mission.
Caritas means works of love, works of mercy. And what we do mostly is to give smiles to faces, especially women, youth and children, because we support them to appreciate life within their hardships and also provide knowledge and practices that they can change the way they live and live a dignified life as directed by the Catholic social teachings.
From underprivileged community to an empowered community since 1974.
We implement projects around social injustice. We work mostly with communities supported by partners.
Caritas works under 5 thematic areas which include environment and climate change, governance and advocacy, humanitarian and emergency response, resource mobilization and institutional development, and finally, sustainable livelihoods.
We appreciate the work that we do with our communities and we give credit to our partners or donors that support our work. Caritas is almost 99% donor funded.
In the vast Kitui County, Mwingi North and Mwingi Central sub-counties, talons of climate change have struck.
Climate change is not only a global threat to humanity, it is also a local threat to food security and generally to the lives and the livelihoods of the people in Kitui County.
In an effort to address climate change concerns in this area, an Irish-funded project through Trokia Kenya would be implemented to build resilience in this community.
For this specific project, we were implementing climate resilience approaches with our communities in Mwingi, mostly in Ngomeni and Nguni, which aligns to our 4 focus areas in our strategic plan.
It is a 2-year project that we started in 2020 January and it will end in December 2021. It is a build-up of a resilience project that we had from 2017 to 2019. So it will be combining the both projects will be 5 years in total.
The project would target 3 outcome areas of food security, economic security, and uniting communities to agitate for equal resource allocation.
We normally work mostly with women groups in those areas.
I've been able to establish 2 community-based organizations as a way of ensuring that there is sustainability, because at the end of the project we will be able to ensure that the work that we've been doing gets to another level.
In 2019, 48 groups would register Umwe Wangune CBO in Nguni Ward, and 52 groups would register Mukaki CBO in Ngomeni Ward.
We have a total number of beneficiaries, 2,530, with females being 1,925 and male 605.
That is 76% of the beneficiaries are female. The design stage, the project used a participatory method to make sure that there is social inclusion, specifically targeting the vulnerable and marginalized groups in the community.
Food security is one of the areas that has been greatly affected by climate change, and therefore this project tries to ensure that communities are able to not just produce food, but in a sustainable manner through one of the key approaches that we call agroecology.
Permaculture, an innovative ethics and design-based process used to make agriculture more sustainable, restoring soil and conserving water. The farm would be divided into 6 zones, that is, Zone 0, which is the homestead, Zone 1 hosting kitchen garden, Zone 2 is food forest, Zone 3 the main farm, Zone 4 is timber zone, and Zone 5 is the recreation zone.
We are working with farmers training them, building their capacities, and also using demonstration farms, which we are fully established as training centers for the farmers.
In Nguni Ward, Caritas Kitui has established a demonstration farm on agroecology, employing permaculture farm method, and this is Zone 0.
Hii ni demo farm ya wakulima. Kuna mambo ya agroecology farming, na mambo ya kufunga kuku, kuna mambo ya asali.
In our Zone 1, where we have our kitchen gardens, they produce vegetables.
Every zone is in this demonstration farm with vegetables, food forests, and main farm defining the importance of permaculture. Agroecology would include use of biopesticides.
Dawa ile tuzobasia banu tutumia organic farming, tuitumia chemical. Dawa ino ni biopesticide ambayo ni dawa tutumia na mitile ya kukitu tukabulenye tukakima na ndii na tuidissolve kibuni. Na nikana amina kudiwa dissolved kwa masai komineli uyumya na uisunga na uiko na mpokasi yako.
Farmers as well produce farm boosters, or rather fertilizers, from fresh animal dung, which is environment friendly and affordable unlike chemical fertilizers. The fertilizer is wrapped with polythene and gets ready after 7 days.
Ila wa mino kuna boosters ya ku kana dawa tungweta ya pesticide. Nuto no kuoba mpokesu ya kuno katumia the same day tu nduma na ile ya chemical wa mina ukona with ya no wete lile.
To utilize the little rains in these zones, farmers have been taught methods that utilize little water, like use of sunken beds, raised beds, multi-story gardens, zai pits, and shambangunia.
Nye muni kwa matina miongo 5 nana yalama modern 2 meter vertical bags ambao mena matina miongo 8 na matina miongo 8 kwa ikunia yu memba ndatona kukosa mboka utona kuya kwake musi.
From now the training centers then go back to their homesteads and replicate the learnings and the technologies from the demonstration farm.
Nimetembelea members wengi katika mashamba yao na nimeona wengi wameadapt.
This farm is a perfect example of a member who has employed the agroecology techniques as trained at the demo farm and appears even enhanced.
The project made sure that the activities that were designed were specifically for those special categories. For example, the special category that is the people living with disability and aged and other categories were intentionally targeted for less labor-intensive activities like pottery. The youth were also included in mostly the activities which are labor-intensive like irrigation.
We are training our farmers to have more than one income-generating sources, where we teach farmers to diversify their incomes.
To make this possible, Caritas observes National Drought Management Authority Kenya advice, which recommended on 3 value chains after a rapid assessment. This would include the poultry keeping, dengue farming, and beekeeping in Kitui County.
The project majorly picked on 2 interventions on the third to increase their incomes, which is poultry production and the beekeeping.
For the poultry production, farmers are able to rear poultry. They had been given poultry like 3 to 4 years back.
In Elizabeth Mwende's homestead, Ngomeni Ward, and a member of Mokaki CBO explains benefits.
Ngoko izi izitutethetie muno katika school fees kukwazendusya nyumba yuko uni ngutungia Caritas mubia muno.
These farmers were previously supported with 5 Kari kienyeji poultry